Hey guys. Hey guys. Welcome to our first off the line break. Let's get into it. Appreciate the patience. Unfortunately, Panini really took their time shipping this out, but to say the least, we got ourselves a first off the line Prizm Prem case. I don't know if anybody was part of the hobby cases we were doing, but I pulled a really nice Halloween one that I'm so pumped for the person who pulled it. So hopefully we can carry over some of this luck. But let's get into it, guys. Good luck. Let me know in the chat. What are we looking for? Hopefully we can pull some heat. And let me know in the chat what we are looking for. Take this all out. Oops. Let's just. There we go. Perfect. Bobby Clark, 1/1. Billy, Liverpool fan? Market Rashford, color blast? Or it's 1/1, you know, not picky at all. Okay, let's get into it. Let's see what we got. Good luck, everybody. Okay, first pack. We have ourselves a Brendan Aronson. This is a red Brendan Aronson. This is, oops, wrong side sleeve. Yeah, hold on. Yes, sir. I'm a Curtis Jones collector, super collector, but he's not on the product. Wrong size. You're a Curtis Jones super collector. Wow. Hold on, let me get open up a fresh pack. Yes. That's interesting. Why Curtis Jones? I mean, like, I feel like he's like, honestly, if I was Klopp, as Klopp is over loyal to players, I feel like that's one of his weaknesses. But if I was Klopp, I would not keep him. I would have sold him. I honestly don't think he's good enough for first team football at Liverpool for what we're trying to achieve, and I don't think he's ever going to break in. Shoot, hold on, guys. Let me get a pack of regular card sleeves. Yeah, let me get regular card sleeves. Give me 1 sec. Too big. I got. Hold on. There we go. Sorry about that. I'm back. There we go. Perfect. There we go. Back. Brendan Aronson. There we go. Sorry about that. Getting the right side sleeves. Jack Grealish silver. And we got some base. Dwight McNeil, Perisic, Campbell, and Aribo. Let me just put these in here. Perfect. Ben White, Ramsdale, and Ketia. So Arsenal, him and Neko, which is also why I had Neko in this break. Nico Williams. Yeah, we sold him to Forest. Another guy who, unfortunately, he was a Rodri Hyper, Fractal, Calvin Phillips. Another guy who I didn't think was ever going to get first team football at Liverpool. Unfortunately, not good enough. Oh, this is nice. This is numbered. Here we have ourselves a Callum Wilson Fractal out of 8. This is our one of our first off the line shimmers. Nice hit for the Callum Wilson spot. Nice hit there for the Callum Wilson spot. Here's a Ruben Diaz, St. Max silver. Silver, Gabriel, Kaleidoscope, KDB. Congrats. Here is a Yanel. Here's a Yanel, a pink Yanel out of a 199 from Brentford. And we have ourselves a Gary Neville autograph. First off the line, nice hit for the Gary Neville spot. Hey, I bought into Honors half case player break that said it was going to break at 7:15. Am I in the wrong place? Are you sure that that's breaking today, Preston? Or is that breaking tomorrow? Double check the date on that. I think that's breaking tomorrow. Here is a Fabinho. We have ourselves a Firework Damsgaard. Yeah, the flashback always do look cool. That's the 5th Gary Neville picture I've seen. Oh, we got something else here. Here's a Gavin Bazunu. Wow, nice hit. Here's the first off the line Alvarez shimmer. That's a beauty. Congratulations to the Julian Alvarez spot. It's crazy how, like, honestly, I thought City did a really good job. Let me get a one touch, guys. It's crazy. I thought City did a really good job in bringing in new forwards. Like, it's crazy that they have Haaland, and Alvarez is so good that, like, Haaland still benches him. Yeah, Pep plays him on the right sometimes or plays him as the 10 behind Haaland. But, like, generally speaking, Haaland benches him, which it's crazy. Like, the depth that they signed 2 amazing forwards and nobody, like, in the same window. Like, everyone was so focused on Haaland, even though Alvarez is absolutely amazing. A very complete player. Would have loved for Liverpool to have signed him. Guys, hit there. Get the tray up. There we go. Massive hit. Melier, Mark Travers will be there. Here is a Sven Botman. Here is a Fabio Carvalho. Nice hit for the Fabio spot. Number 2, 175. Nice little hit right there. What a box this has been so far. Romeo Lavia from Southampton. Here's a David Raya, the Brentford keeper. This is out of 25. Sorry, out of 15. Sorry, out of 15. Nice hit for the Raya spot. I think he'll get a big move this summer. United kind of need a keeper. De Gea is pretty garbage. Could be Raya could definitely replace De Gea. Here's a Kenny Tete from Fulham, a Marquinhos from Arsenal silver. Not David Raya. Well, it's a nice hit nonetheless. It's either Raya or Costa. Diogo Costa, like, I don't think he's bad. Oh, this is nice. It's a color matched Anthony. I don't think Diogo Costa's bad, but I think Porto have I think the release cost is like 75 million, and, like, while the market is quite inflated, this is into 149. While the market is quite inflated, I feel like I don't think he's bad. I just don't know if, like, I guess I don't know. I think Raya's, like, I guess, per improvement, also good with his feet. I think both are good with their feet, which is really, honestly, David De Gea's the big problem with David De Gea. His shot stopping ability has definitely gotten worse, and he's absolutely terrible. And his distribution is terrible. He cannot use his feet whatsoever. So I don't know who United go with. Ultimately, it'll be, I think Raya is definitely the cheaper option, so I think it'll just come down to budgetary restrictions, and that's totally based on what happens with the takeover. Here's a Thiago. Here's a De Cordova-Reid. 60 million pounds for Costa. He would cost us a lot, but I think he's better than Raya. I definitely think he's better than Raya, but, like, yeah, they definitely need one or the other. I think it just depends on, here's Ben Chilwell. I think it just depends on if the Qatari takeover happens at a 49. If the Qatari takeover happens, and if it happens and there's unlimited money, they probably go with Costa. But if not, like in January, like United completely strapped Ten Hag for budget. Like, obviously, Wout Weghorst was terrible. Like on loan, like really poor player. So like they very much strapped it for budget. So if the Glazers don't really want to invest, even though they don't really need their money, so I don't really understand why they were strapped. Maybe just because they wanted to sell. But yeah, they were clearly strapped in the January window and wouldn't spend a lot. So if they still don't want to spend the summer and they still own the club, then probably go with the cheaper option. If the takeover happens, then United may actually be back. We have ourselves a Ryan Christie over here. Color matched to Bournemouth. Number 149. A Souček Fractal, just an insert. And we got ourselves a Langa insert. Nice hit out of 8. Our first off the line parallel, the Emergent. They just want to add more. Yeah. I mean, like, yeah, they just didn't want to add more debt, so they got more money. I mean, yeah, like, the thing is, United, even with or without the Glazers putting their own money in, like, is one of the most highest grossing clubs in terms of revenue in football. So, like, it's not exactly like they need the Glazers' money. Like, they're very capable of signing their own players, but, like, the leadership at United is so terrible that I had no idea what they were going through. Probably just didn't want to spend while they were planning on selling, but Declan Rice here. We have a Bruno there insert. Like Richard Arnold, I think knows absolutely zero about the sport. Woodward, I mean, isn't there, but also knew nothing for years. This is nice. Here's a Havertz at an 8. Kai Havertz, Kaleidoscope insert. Getting our first line parallels, a lot of them are inserts. Kaleidoscope at 8. This is the second box, Dave. Here's a Martinelli Hyper, a Johnny Silver. Here is a Emile Smith Rowe. This is a color matched Emile Smith Rowe, number 299. We have ourselves a Ray Parlour autograph from Arsenal. I think it goes through Joel Glazer. It's not even the others as much, so Joel pretty much had no budget. Yeah, the infamous Glazers. But yeah, if the takeover happens, I'd say United are back. I think Ten Hag. Because, there's a couple of things that I think aren't great about him. Of course, he's perfect, but I think overall, he's definitely the best manager United have had since Sir Alex. So I definitely think they finally nailed a managerial appointment. And if the Qataris are going to drop as much money as they did with other clubs / people think they will, United is probably back if the takeover happens. Here's a Lloris out of 199. Souček Silver. Issa Diop, Hyper there. Here is a Damsgaard. Nice it there. A lot of Brentford. Jorginho Silver. Still on Chelsea there. Richarlison, insert there, of Havertz. Coutinho, Hyper. Next box. Box number 3 here. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's still at Chelsea on the card. That's what I was saying. Which means they probably made these cards a while ago or put them into production, at least before the January window. But Billy Gilmore, Hyper. Here's a Konate Silver. Pickford. Here's a Sensei. Here's a Melier, the Leeds keeper. Number 2/8. Nice hit for the Melier spot. Aribo, some base. Gabriel, here's a Kyle Walker silver. Stuart Armstrong, color match. Number 2, 149. Nice it there. Allison silver. Sick. Give me 1 sec. Sorry about that. Here is a Jacob Ramsey. This is a pink Jacob Ramsey out of 199. Here's a Kovacic Hyper. Here's an Instant Impact. Bruno, I think this is number. Number to 10. Nice hit for the Bruno Fernandes spot. That's a nice hit there. Not too bad at all. Congratulations to the Bruno spot. Here is a Gianluca Scamacca, the number 9 in West Ham's new signing. Out of 8. It's our one of our first off the line parallels. Nice hit there for the Scamacca spot. What an absolutely underwhelming signing he has been. I guess West Ham as a whole has been quite underwhelming this season. Moyes definitely. I thought they were going to sack him. I guess you kind of have to, even though he's done a great job. But clearly, team needs some. They spent so much, but still very burnt out. Europe, I think it's always like when the mid and low table teams, get into European places and they have to play every 3 days, it burns them out. Here's a Lloris, a Joao Cancelo insert. Try getting him in this case, but yeah, I hear that a lot. That's unfortunate. Here is a Matheus Nunes. Is that Matheus Nunes rookie blue? I think this is number 2, 199. Sorry, 175. And we have ourselves a first off the line rookie auto of Sarmiento, the new Brighton signing. I think they just signed in this window. Or maybe last summer. I forget, but relatively new. It depends. Honestly, yes, the media's definitely been linking Liverpool with Nunez. They've definitely been linking them, Jadon Anthony. So, but if you look back at historically Liverpool's signings, it's always the players that they're not linked with. It's always out of nowhere. It's always Paul Joyce tweet. Liverpool are heavily interested or in advanced talks with X player. 30 minutes later, it's confirmed. Everybody knows, done deal. They're very swift and out of nowhere when you look at the players that we have signed. They're rarely the ones that the media always has us linked with. So I have no idea if we'll actually sign Nunez. Here's an Mbabu. I have no idea. I wouldn't mind him at all, especially if Wolves get relegated. You get him for a cheap price. I wouldn't mind, but I mean, at this point, almost anybody's better than what we currently have. But here's a Calvin Phillips at a 175. Yeah, Darwin, we were not really linked with him by anybody who was tier 1. Then all of a sudden, Joyce says we're in advanced talks. Same with Gakpo. Same situation. Out of nowhere. Iheanacho, of course, there's BS accounts, but nobody takes us seriously anyway, and they're just wrong. Yeah, when I was saying that, I was gonna preface it with hopefully Bellingham would be the exception. I hope he's the exception, but at least the difference is there's noted tier 1 sources that are saying that like we're actually very interested. So I'm hoping that's the exception, but at least in the Klopp era, few players, I don't think any player that we've been linked with in the media, we actually end up signing. But hopefully Bellingham is the exception. So, yeah, I mean, you think he does. He's definitely making it like that. Like, his idol is Gerrard. You always see him with Hendo and Trent, like, in pictures. Like, he's spoken about Liverpool. Like, Klopp loves him. There's a Dortmund connection. Like, you hope. But, like, it's also a money thing. Like, FSG, it's time they put up or shut up at some point. He has a Salah color match at a 149. It's time FSG put up or shut up. Like, they didn't want to sell. Fine. I don't know why they didn't want to sell, but sure. They didn't sell. You got to invest. Like, it's clear the midfield needs significant reinvestment. Like, Klopp's been punching above his weight with marginal players, at least some of them marginal players, for so many years. Like, the squad's very depleted and been poorly mismanaged with lack of spending that I hope he gets the window that he needs. Here's a Mangala out of 8. This is the first off-the-line parallel from Forest. Like, an ideal window for Liverpool looks like at least two, ideally 3 new midfielders, a 6 and 2 8s, and a center half is the ideal window for Liverpool. But in the current market, that's like, depending on if Bellingham's one of them or not, that's like 250 million probably pounds. Here's a Kane silver. Oh, wow, I've not seen... Unfortunate. Nice hit for the Maguire spot. Such a shame that this is of Maguire, of all people. Like, not the most mean player in the league, but such a shame. But the Stayskins are a nice hit. Congratulations. No problem. No problem. Perisic there. Here's a Rodrigo. This is out of 175. Rashford, man. Guy's in the form of his life. That'd be cool if we had a color block in this game. Here's a McTominay at 2 goals today. You're going to start seeing United Twitter. I'm going to go on Twitter and see United Trey and that Ellis guy saying put McTominay at the number 9. Nice hit there for the McTominay. Red Titan, thanks for the Neville and the Parlor. No problem. No problem. Paulinho. Kyle Walker-Peters. This is numbered to 49. Dean Henderson color blast. Jaden Anthony. Let's grab this one here. We've seen 2 Patriots or just one, I believe. Well, I mean, we haven't seen like a color blast or like any of like the Oxford cases. I mean, in terms of like correlation hits, like probably Alvarez is like a correlation, like a hit of like the parallels, but we've not seen like a color blast or anything like that yet. Stuart Armstrong, nothing there. Yeah. There's an honor right here also. Okay, let's go through this. So we have a Onana. Nice Onana out of 49 right here. Here is a Onana base card. And here's a Liverpool legend, Joe Cole. Here's a Joe Cole autograph. Nice hit for the Joe Cole spot. Base. Hoping for a Haaland. Yeah, Haaland would be nice. I mean, I think we got a Haaland auto in the last case, in a hobby case earlier today, and the 1-of-1 insert in the last case yesterday. So our Haaland luck has definitely been there. Here's a Bobby Firmino, a pink Firmino, number to 199. Nice hit for the Firmino spot. Sancho, silver. Foden, hyper. Oh, this is nice. Oh, Lloris. Nice hit for the Lloris spot. Wow, a lot. First off the line parallels are all inserts. A lot of insert first off the line parallels. Nice hit for the Lloris spot. Spurs also really need a new keeper. I mean, as well as a new manager, but they just sacked Conte, so we'll see who they replace him with, like permanently. See what else we got. Nothing really. Nothing here. Rodri, Fabinho silver. Here is a Christensen from Leeds. Number to 175, I think. 175. Rodrigo, insert. Here's a Lewis Pup, hyper. Here is another Forest, first off the line parallel. Wow. Worrell from Forest, numbered 1/8. Nice hit. I don't know who has the 4 spots, but congrats to you. Definitely the case for you. Raheem Sterling. Here's a St. Maximin. Nice hit there out of 99. Sinistera from Leeds. Bentancur. This was a Mikel Antonio. Here is a Harvey Barnes. And here's a Gabriel autograph. That's a nice hit for the Gabriel spot. And we got a Harvey Barnes over here from Leicester, number 225. It'll be really cool if we get like a first off the line Haaland on it. Like that'd be nice. Jimenez. Congrats. Ollie Watkins. Perisic, silver there. Dead Spence. Christensen, Casemiro, silver. Are you guys doing the second FOTL break today or tomorrow? It's tomorrow. The second one is tomorrow. Here is a Mitrovic. That's funny what's going on with Mitrovic in that ban. Like, they want him to be banned like 10 games. It's crazy. I mean, like, yes, you touched the ref. Technically, it should be a harsh punishment, but, like, I definitely think there's an overreaction. Kai Havertz. Here's a Christian Norgard. This is a pink Norgard. I sit there, Ezzy, and some base. Jadon Sancho. Our other first off the line parallel is a Sancho 7 of 8. Nice hit there for the Sancho spot. Anthony Gordon. Sterling. Oh, here's a Mikel Antonio. I think this is number 5. 3 of 5. Nice hit for the Mikel Antonio spot. Saka silver. Next box. I was thinking of picking up Sancho too, but decided against it. Unfortunately, that's just how it is sometimes. Almost Sancho, no Rashford. Yep. I get it. Luka Dean. Here's a Nick Pope. And we have a Jacob Ramsey autograph. Nice hit for the Jacob Ramsey spot. Nick Pope out of 175. Here's a Sensi from Bournemouth, number 2/199. Kyle Adams silver there, some base. Luke Thomas. Here's a Tyler Adams. Bird. Here's a Lewis Potter in Ndidi. Here's a Kenny Tete, number 2/199. Dufour, David Raya silver. Here's a Ruben Neves. This is number 2/99. Nice hit for the Neves spot. Instant impact, Neco Williams. Here's a Ruben Diaz, and we have our other first off the line parallel here. Tosin, numbered 8 of 8. A lot of Fulham, a lot of Fulham, a lot of Forest, some Brentford, a little bit of Brighton, a lot of his definitely a mid-table case. I mean, there's obviously a massive Alvarez hit, but a lot of mid-table hits. Here's a Donker from Villa. Odegaard. Xbox. Here's a Christian Eriksen, a pink Eriksen, numbered to 199. I've heard that from Mansfield. I've heard that before. When we did the other cases, everyone said the same thing. They're all one team heavy. Here's an Azure from Brentford, number 175. Martinelli silver. Lewis Dunk. Here's a Melier, number 149. Issa Diop. I think Panini forgot to put VVD in this here. I haven't even gotten the silver in the 3 years I've been in. I think we pulled a few silver VVDs in the last case. So I've definitely seen it. But Koulibaly. Watching first off the line, Injected that had only 9 autos, but was very heavy on. Yeah, this one is very heavy on the inserts. A lot of the first off the line parallels are inserts. This is a Pedro Neto. We got, I think, out of 49 Nunez in the last one, but Salisu. Here's a Ducore. Our first offline shimmer this time is a Ducore. It'll be really funny to see if Everton get relegated this year. Like, that would be fun. Deitch is usually really good at saving teams from relegation. I mean, he did it for Burnley for years, so I don't think they will, but they really don't look good. Sambi Lukonga. Another one. Wow. Another Bruno Guimaraes groovy insert. This is a case hit. You know what? Congrats. We got the same one in the last case. Back to back, or at least the last case I did. But this was yesterday. So back to back Bruno G groovy inserts. This is the first EPL break that I've been with you guys so far. But the other ones, the collation was bad. I feel like collation is bad in like almost every product. Like, it's so hard to like judge those things because like your brain is just defaulted to say the collation is bad, and most of the time it is. But like when we do the recap, when you guys see all the hits like at once, let me know if you think the collation is bad. Like, I don't know. Sometimes I think that in the moment, but here's a Patson Daka out of 199. Let me get a stamp. Some base. Here's a Senesi. Not Phillips. Are you kidding me? Like, yeah, the autos I think in this case are relatively weak. Like, not Phillips is the auto. That's just unfortunate. How many boss are left? So 3 sealed plus the one I'm opening now. Paqueta. I mean, I wonder if that means a monster auto is coming, but let's see. Here's a Danny Ings auto. Sorry, Danny Ings. Parallel out of 25. A Sessignon. Schlupp. Here's a Trent, color match Trent. Nice hit for the Trent spot out of 99. Martinelli silver. Ryan Christian, Matoma insert. Pontus Jensen, Foden silver. Here is a Jesse Lingard. Here is a Jesse Lingard out of 49. The only thing I do have to say is I feel like in the cases I've opened, a lot of off-centering issues in the cases that I've opened. I feel like this year's Prizm, a lot of it's off-centering. Aaron Cresswell. This is our first off-line parallel. Thilo Kerrer. Congratulations. I wouldn't say. I think this year, like, yes, in general, it's not great, but I feel like this year it's worse than a lot of years. This year, it's. I feel like it's worse than usual. Maybe I'm wrong, but. Oh, we got another one, another snakeskin. Kai Havertz. I feel like low-key, this break has been getting a lot of Kai Havertz. Sneaky, like, player of the case, if you will. We start giving a player of the case awards, but Lukonga. If you start doing it, I should start putting a thing up, like whoever player pulls the most, we'll start giving them, like, start saying they're the player of the case. But here is a Perisic out of 199. Joe Willock. Here's a Haaland silver. You think Forest is going back down? No, I don't think so. I think there are teams that are worse than Forest. Here's a Trevor Chalobah. Like, they have a good manager, and, like, yeah, they signed way too many. They signed way too many players, like 26 players in one window. Like, was like a very presumptuous that they would all be able to integrate in a side already coming into a new league. Like, I thought that just wasn't the greatest idea from a squad management point of view. Obviously, their squad, here's an Anthony, another one. Obviously, their squad wasn't like at the point that it could compete in the Prem. So, of course, they need to invest a lot. But I thought 26 players or whatever it was, obviously, it was going to be very difficult with like, by the time half of them were signed, preseason was already over. So, with no preseason, to really integrate them. But especially in the second half of the season, I feel like they've gotten sneaky results, but like getting results versus Liverpool, like not saying much at this point. So here's an Ederson. So I think they'll stay up. I think the teams that'll go down, honestly, I'm going to say Everton, Southampton, even though Southampton the last couple weeks like have been sneakily getting results, but I'm going to say Southampton, I'm going to say Everton, and I don't know who the third one is. That's the rough part. Here's a Zinchenko. Like Steve Cooper's done like a pretty good job, I have to say. Edward Mendy. It would be such a disappointment considering the amount they spent if they went down. Dwight McNeil. Nick Pope. Oh, Luke Shaw. Well, yeah, the autographs are a little rough this time around, but Luke Shaw auto. Ryan Christie, Ollie Watkins, silver. Here's a Brennan Johnson rookie. Nice hit. Color match too. Out of 149. Troy McNeil. Salah, Hyper. Here is we got a bunch of him, but an Azure out of 149. Second last box here. Tarkowski, Coutinho, silver. Here's a Castagna, a pink Castagna. Jesus, this is a nice hit. Here's the Isak out of 8. One of our other first off the line parallels. Alexander Isak. Nice hit there. Nico Williams. Somebody's asking for Nico. Somebody's asking for Nico Williams. Here's a Ducore. I think this is out of 49. 49. Nice hit for the Ducore spot. Silver Mitrovic. Oh, more Brentford. Aaron Hickey. A lot of Brentford in this case. Out of 15. Nice hit for the Aaron Hickey spot. Gaita. Morgan Gibbs White. Emergent. Silver. Don't think I've even seen a Rashford. Yeah, I've not seen a lot of Rashford. Here's a Cornet out of 99. Tierney Silver. No, Thiago Silva? Which Thiago? Thiago Silva or Alcantara? Like, definitely seen some Thiago, like Liverpool Thiago. Thiago Silva, I've not seen any. Dwight McNeil, Danny Ward. Yeah, I've seen some. We got a hyper of him, maybe a number card. I think there was something of him. Here's a color matched Fred. Number 299. Hopefully last box magic. That'd be nice. But okay, last box, guys. Let's see what we can get. Castagna, Miggy Almiron. Rico Lewis. First time I've seen anything of him in this case, I think. Rico Lewis at a 199. I'd see a Haaland auto, a Thiago out of 8, and a Rashford 1 of 1. Okay. Yeah, let's see that. Okay, another insert for the first off the line. There is a Fofana right here. And it's of Fulham. Again, Andreas Pereira, the former United man. Nice hit out of 8, of course. But one of our first off the line parallels here was Andreas Pereira. So now we're hunting for the auto. Emerson. Anthony is the another parallel in here. Nice hit for the Anthony spot at 25. Yeah, really no Rashford. Well, Anthony Sancho, no Rashford. Deloitte. Here's a Nketiah. Who was asking for Nketiah? I know somebody was. I forget. Out of 99, Eddie Nketiah. Here's Steve Palaggiato. Here's a Koulibaly. Shane Anthony. Okay. No, not it. Jack Harrison. Out of 175 for the Jack Harrison spot. Couple packs left here. Ruben Diaz, silver. Christensen, yeah. Nothing much to write home about in that pack. 2 packs left. Come on. We need some. Let's even get the auto in the last 2 packs. Christensen, Rico Lewis, silver. When are we doing number 2? Tomorrow night. I think it's maybe at this time tomorrow night, but. Okay. Let's see. And the last card is Brighton. Billy Gilmore. Yeah, I guess no auto in this. Out of 99. Nice hit for the Billy Gilmore. But yeah, break number 2 is tomorrow. Let's do a recap. And then we have more hobbies expiring. I think another hobby tomorrow night. We got a lot of Prizm cases. So hopefully, let's do a recap. But hopefully you like this break. And hopefully I'll see you guys in some future ones. But we got a lot more Prizm coming. We're doing Don Russ when it comes out. We'll have Immaculate, Obsidian. So all that stuff's coming on the release calendar. So Billy Gilmore, Jack Harrison, Nketiah, Anthony, Andreas Pereira, Rico Lewis, Fred, Cornette, Hickey, Ducore, Isak, Azure, Brennan Johnson, Luke Shaw Auto, Zinchenko, Anthony, Trevor Chalobah, Perisic, Snake, Kai Havertz, Kerr, Lingard, Trent, Lingardinho, Ings, Nat Phillips, Daka, Ducore, Melier, Azure, Eriksson, Ariboyo, Ruben Neves, Kenny Tete, Sensei, Pope, Jacob Ramsey, Mikel Antonio, Jane Sancho, Norgard, Mitrovic, Ollie Watkins, Harvey Barnes, Gabriel, St. Maximin, Joe Worrell, Christensen, Kalaskop, Lloris, Firmino, Joe Cole, Otto, Onana, Kyle Walker-Peters, McTominay, Moreno, Maguire, Mangala, Salah, Calvin Phillips, Sarmiento, Matthias Nunez, Scamacca, here's a Bruno on a 10, Jacob Ramsey, Stuart Armstrong, Melier, Damsgaard, Lloris, Ray Parler, Smith Rowe, Kai Havertz, Anthony Alanga, Christie, Chilwell, Anthony, David Raya, Fabio Carvalho, Gary Neville, Yanelt, Callum Wilson, and Brendan Aronson. Yeah, no problem, guys. Thanks for breaking in. No problem. I'm going to have again tomorrow. Hopefully something big. Hopefully something big tomorrow. But like I said, we got more Prizm hobbies coming. Please check out our auction site on eBay. Please bid if you like this one and you want to see more from us. We'll have more footy breaks to come. Hopefully, I'll see you guys in another one. Thank you.